Muted. Yo, yep, my bad. Here we go. What it do? What it do? What it do? Check, check. I'm good. I'm good on the Vokes. Can y'all hear? Can y'all hear your boy now? My bad, y'all. I don't even know why my mic was muted on my OBS. That's kind of quiet. That's kind of quiet. That's kind of quiet. What it do, Nicole? I don't break nothing, huh? Yo, 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 what's good? I am happy we got Sonny. Me too. Me too. Me too. Me too. Hold on, y'all. Let me pull up my YouTube chat on my phone, cause that junk be major delay. Icy with the follow. Appreciate it. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Right now, y'all, I'm live on on two platforms, man. I had to get back to my TikTok family. I had to say what's up to them, man. We're gonna do a react. We're gonna talk about Sonny Styles. We're gonna talk about how y'all feel about the pick. All right, now I'm caught up. I'm caught up. I'm caught up. All right, I'm good. Appreciate you. You ain't got a lot of Craig. It's crazy. That's a funny name. Appreciate the share. Hopefully everybody having a good day. Hopefully everybody worked hard today. If you didn't, hey, that's even better. Hopefully y'all had a day off. I ain't mad at you. I am not mad at you at all. All right, so let me move this over here. Because we going to react, chat. We going to react. What we going to start off at, man? We going to start off with the announcement, and then we going to go to the telephone call. We gonna react to everything, chat. Yeah, I done bookmarked a whole lot of stuff, man. I done bookmarked a whole lot of stuff on Twitter.
In the 2026,
all right, can y'all hear the sound?
The seventh pick in the 2026 NFL draft.
And I want to say something real quick, chat. I don't know why we had two Hall of Famers. This is something like that played for the Pittsburgh Steelers there as we announced our 7th overall pick. Like, y'all could have bought. I know Bobby Wagner was the man of the year, and that's why they was there to announce that. I just didn't think that they would bring these two dudes out here to, let it be known that, Bobby Wagner won the, NFL Man of the Year. That could have been done like in the 3rd round or something, chat. Like, that's just me. That could have been done like in the 3rd, 4th round. Y'all could have announced that and then brought the guys out. I wouldn't have cared. But for the 7th overall pick, it should have just been Roger Goodell up there. It could have just been Roger Goodell. My Buckeyes killed it. Hey, man, shout out to Ohio State, man. They ran it up in the 1st round this year. No kizzy. Out of all the picks, the 1st round, who's going to be a bust? Hey, man, I'm hoping everybody have a prosperous, NFL career, man. But it is gonna be a bust. It's gonna be a bust for sure. Proctor, the O lineman that the Miami Dolphins selected, had number 11, and I don't understand the pick. First of all, I don't understand why they wouldn't go Caleb Downs with that pick. But hey, they want to protect Malik Willis or the next quarterback for the future. I wouldn't have went. O lineman if I was I wouldn't have went O line. Washington fans like early 70s since I could walk under a kitchen table. What? Sonny, let's fucking go. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Sonny Styles is a Washington Commander. Let's get back to the commission during the 1st round. Yeah, I'm with you on that one. Tate is going to surprise people for sure. And they ranked him like a D or F or something on Bleacher Report when they did the grades. I'm like, yo, this is wild. Why y'all think that's a failing grade that they went Cornell Tate? The Titans need a receiver. I mean, they got 2 receivers over there, don't get me wrong, already, but we don't know what Calvin Ridley going to be looking like. I don't understand why people's mad to pick Caleb Downs. Fans mad we didn't get Downs as if Cross ain't a dog. Roger, yeah, we're going to talk about that real quick, and then we're going to watch this the announcement, man. We're going to react to it because of his speed. Yeah, but you don't got to be – not every wide receiver is fast. Justin Jefferson ain't fast, but guess what? He's one of the best receivers in the league. You don't got to be fast to be a dominant receiver. Devontae Adams still barbecue chicken niggas, and he's not fast. I don't understand why the speed thing would have made people consider that a bad pick. I don't understand that. Taylor's going to surprise, but not for sure. Yeah, but back to this Caleb Downs, us not getting Caleb Downs. We wasn't going to get both guys, y'all. We had to choose between Caleb or Sonny Styles. If y'all was tuned into my live yesterday, I called it. I was like, hey, look, it's even going to be between Sonny Styles and Caleb Downs. That was my top, one of my top 3 guys going into the draft. Like, Sonny was my number 1 guy. Caleb Downs was number 2. And then I had like Cornell Tate, Jordan Tyson, Jeremiah Love holding those three spots, holding that three spots. I just want to know what number Styles is going to wear. Man, I think he'll go over number 6. I don't think he's going to get 0 up off of Mike Sanders still. I don't think Mikey going to let go 0. I just don't. But Caleb Downs, I mean, and us not taking him, I don't think you could have went wrong with either guy. I wouldn't have been mad if we went Caleb Downs. I wouldn't have been mad if we that we actually did go Sonny Styles. Like it wasn't a bad pick. Like people that's saying, "Oh man, we should have went Caleb. We should have went Caleb." First it was Jeremiah Love, then it was Caleb, then it was Sonny Styles, and then it like flip flopped between Cornell Tate and Jordan Tyson. It was a whole lot of fan analysts coming out with what they wanted us to go. But yeah, we got Nick Cross, we got Will Hurst. And I know everybody's not too high on Quan Martin. He need to go, man. He's trash. All this whoop whoop whoop. Durante Jones said that man name in his presser for a reason. He like Quan. And Quan, he may not be the over top safety. They may move him down and bring him into, back into his corner to be a cornerback and be a slot guy. I don't know. But I'm not saying that we didn't go Caleb Downs because we got safety figured out. No. It's not one position outside of Laramie Tunsil, Jayden Daniels, and fucking Josh Connolly Jr. and fucking Terry McLaurin, and like that we like, oh, are we good and solidified at this position? So you couldn't miss on either guy. The fact that we ended up sticking with and rocking with, and picking Sonny Styles. I understand why you probably would have wanted Caleb Downs over Sonny, but me personally, I ain't mad at the pick. Get me a 6'5" athletic freak that can sit in the middle of the field, can drop back into coverage, which was a big area that we struggled at with Bobby Wagner and Frankie Louvu. Not a knock to them. It's just that we know Bobby Wagner is way older. He can't run with tight ends and running backs. You got a guy for sure now that can do that. You got a guy that was converted safety that's now a linebacker, and yes, can he still get better? No, I'm not saying he's the perfect pick. And I know Caleb Downs is probably the most flawless player that's coming out of the draft. I get that and understand. I'm not knocking that at all. I'm just simply saying that why are we really mad at that we went Sonny Styles? What's it say? I think he might wear 106. Don't somebody? One is free. He can wear 1. I think he might go with 6 because that was his number when he was a safety, and then he converted into a linebacker. Then he went to 0. I'm gonna for real be. It's easier to find a safety than a linebacker. True. Sonny Styles was also taught by his father. Safety, you can get in a later round. Yeah. Safety has a deep class, and I'm gonna just say this right now. Y'all mark this, pin it, clip it. His little brother gonna be a Washington Commander too, chat. His little brother's gonna be a Washington Commander too. Lorenzo will be in Washington. He's already here. He already came, did the visit. He was at the draft. He got to see his brother do that. He flew on the PJ to get here, for his brother conference. It's already in the mix, chat. Chat is already in the mix, chat. Little bro's gonna be here. This the first time I think in NFL history. Y'all can fact check me. I don't know. I'm just saying it's the first time. The first time you gonna see brother tandem getting picked by the same team in the NFL draft, bro. This is gonna be the first time. We gonna break history in this draft class, y'all. What it say? Yo, what it do? Austin was popping. Brandon Stewart, Sony, and give Lorenzo the call to watch. Hey, that was, if y'all watch this I don't know. Do y'all want to watch his presser? We can react to his presser too, y'all. Yeah, it was a question asked during his presser. Sony's presser. It was the very last question. Are you going to tell AP to go ahead and make that call to get your brother on day 3? And he laughed it off. Hey, y'all. Did you see the clip of Sonny Styles getting a haircut? I was before saying he knows DC will draft him. Yeah, I saw the clip. I don't know if I bookmarked the KK, but yeah, I saw the clip, and that's like manifestation, y'all. He manifested that he was gonna be a Washington Commander, and my man ended up here. You know what I'm saying? He ended up here. All right, let's watch the video real quick.
7th pick in the 2026 NFL Draft, the Washington Commanders select Sonny Styles, linebacker, Ohio State.
So the third Buckeye in the first 7.
Let's go, chat. Hey, I'm too hype all over again. The OSU players got picked quick last night.
Papa Styles
felt like it was all OSU players. Nah, it was. Arvell Reese to the Giants. We got Sonny Styles. And Caleb Downs went to the fucking division rival. Well, if we consider them still the division rival, even though we can't beat them for some fucking reason when Dak play. And Caleb Downs went to the motherfucking Dallas Cowboys. Good luck to those guys. Good luck to those guys. Thought Bain Jr. going to Cowboys, no lie. That could have been an option too, but they desperately needed a fucking safety, man. They desperately needed some help on that back end because they was atrocious in their pass coverage. I think they can make it work with the pass rushes that they got. They got, they traded for Rashad Gary or picked Rashad Gary up out of free agency, I think. Did they trade for him or pick him up out of free agency? They picked up Rashad Gary. They still got younger that they got out of Boston College. I'm not saying that he's solidified, but they got some guys that's there right now. Could Bain have helped them too? For sure. Appreciate everybody liking the live, man. Appreciate everybody tuning in. Hey, if you're new to the YouTube channel, please hit that subscribe button, man. I greatly appreciate it. Hey, to all my TikTok family, man. I'm sorry I couldn't go live on here yesterday. That's on me, y'all. My bad. But I'm live now with y'all. Y'all know we trying to hit this 1350, man. We at 1338. So if you're new to the channel, man, and the TikTok channel, hit that follow button. I greatly appreciate it. I'm ready for my packs. Tonight. Bain dropped more than I thought. I thought at least top 10. I was saying Bain to Saints too. The whole arm thing, I don't think really is going to affect him in the league. I don't think so. But I guess that was the motivating factor. But Ruben Bain is probably another well-rounded guy that can rush the passer. He can set the edge. You can move him throughout the interior D-line and play him. You can stand him up. I'm not saying he's the best dropping coverage. I don't want him dropping back in coverage anyway, so I'm not even evaluating that. But he can do everything as a DN, as a pass rusher right now. And he could do it very well. So Cowboys going to trade for the linebacker in Miami. I don't know. They might. Miami should have went wide receiver. Nah, their picks was crazy. I don't know why Miami went O-line with their first pick. That was a little wild to me. I ain't gonna lie. I was a head scratcher. My man is a Dolphins fan. He was here and he was like, bro, why we trade up to do that? Like, we could have got that in the back half of the draft. I don't know. Also, man, if you can share the live on the TikTok, man, I greatly appreciate it. Again, if you are on the YouTube side, hit that like button, y'all. We trying to get into that algorithm, man. We trying to tap into that algorithm, y'all. But all right, what's next? What we got next? We gonna react to all things Sonny Styles. This is Sonny Styles after he got picked.
Here, excited.
Let's hear what he had to say.
What's going on, Commanders family? Sonny Styles here. Excited to get to work. I'm just super excited to be here. Can't wait to get in the building, help the team win. Let's go. Let's get to it. Raise hell.
Hey, raise hell, baby. Let's go. Yes, sir, man. Hey, look, he's just a model, prospect, like draft prospect, bro. He carries himself very well rounded, man. He has that professionalism about him, man. The way, I like it. Caleb Downs will be the talk of how many teams he could have went to before the Cowboys. Oh, nah. And I know Caleb think probably felt like he was a top 3 player for real. Like, I think if the Raiders I don't know, man. I can see Caleb Downs being one of those top 8, top 10 picks. I don't really feed into, safeties don't really go in the top 10. Shit, we drafted LaRon Landry with the 6th overall pick. And then we drafted Sean Taylor. So I get it. I understand what people are saying about it. But I think he could have been a top 10 pick. I really do. I really do like Caleb Downs as a safety. And he gonna be tough for the Cowboys. He really is. Just not when he play against the Commanders. All right, let's see what I said. I told my whole family this morning I was going to be a Commander, and no one really thought so. I just had this feeling. I love this organization. I love the people, and we love you. The Sonny Styles jersey chat is on the way. It has been purchased. So when he picked that new number, and when he picked his number 1-6, I doubt he gets 0. your boy Simba will be revealing that thing when it gets here. I promise you that. Your boy got the jersey on the way. All right, this is at Northwest Stadium, man. I could not make it, but this is them reacting to the pick.
The Washington Commanders select Sonny Styles.
That quote is going to hit like crack in 5 to 10 years for sure. Cam Curl was also a 6th pick. So we can get one trust. Yeah. And nobody from our fan base thought Cam Curl was going to be what he was. And he came, same for Jokrowski, same for Terry McLaurin. There are still guys, there are hidden gems in this draft class. There are still, because I don't want this to be missed, y'all. There are still hidden gems in this draft class at running back, at receiver, at safety, at corner, we got linebacker, we got that. And you can still probably get a hidden gem in the pass rusher. You can still get guys that can, potentially be dogs for your team. Just because we didn't get the top dog, that don't mean that it ain't 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, maybe 3 to 5 or 3 to 4 other potential dogs on other teams. Like you got Emmanuel McNeil-Warren, who I think is going to go early in today when it kicks off again. I think he'll probably be one of the first 5 to 10 picks at safety. But you still got AJ Halsey out of LSU. You got Stokes out of Arizona, who I really like. I like him. And again, like I said, we getting Lorenzo, bro. We getting Lil Bro. Lil Bro ran a 4.38. We're going to get Lil Bro. We're going to address the safety position. And guess what his little brother can do? Come into Washington. He don't have to start right away. He can learn the game. He can develop a little bit more. I don't know if he need to put more weight on or what. But he can learn to become a top-notch free safety for us. Come on, man. Come on, man. The writing on the wall, man. Don't say. Hey, when y'all hear his name being called for the Washington Commanders, Simba said it first, man. Give me my credit. I'm joking. I'm probably not the only one that ran with that thought after we drafted Sony. It could be, man. Look, AP, Joe, Lil Joe. Josh. What's his name? Josh Harris. DQ. Make it happen, Slim. Go ahead and make it happen, Slim. Let's go ahead and get Lorenzo, Lil Styles, and we already got the big bro. Let's get Lil Bro down here. And go ahead and call his name. But not until like the 6th, 7th round. Don't be OD. We got 2 6th-round picks too. So in the 6th round, that can be one of those guys. Wait, what is Bobby going to do? Bobby who? Bobby Wag? Bobby Wag gone, man. Bobby Wag ain't signing back here. Titans would have been nice. With Downs because his brothers play for the Colts and they would play 2 times a year. Downs brothers. He played for Indianapolis, the Colts, right? The receiver. Yeah. That could have very well happened too. But yeah, man. Hey, let's make this connection happen with the Styles brothers. Sony father played linebacker in NFL, so he gonna be all right, y'all. Let's hear what AJ Hawk had to say.
Beat my high school, Centerville High. I've been watching Sonny play since he was in high school. I watched him beat my high school, Centerville High School, in the state championships. And Sonny is an absolute freak.
Oh, the Elks just couldn't keep up.
The Elks were bopping wood, playing great defense, but it's like 6'5", 240 dunking on you in high school. That's kind of tough. I think he jumped over a few kids.
He is a hooper, chat.
But watch him. If you watch all these clips of Sonny, obviously the physical tools are there. Not many people have the physical tools he has. But look at his eyes, his discipline, everything about him. Tony even said he only missed.
And what has Simba been telling y'all, man? It's 2 things that you cannot teach. You cannot teach height, you cannot coach height, and you cannot coach speed. You can try to get faster or quicker, but speed is God-given and height is God-given. Those 2 things is, you can't really coach that. You can coach a guy to get a little bit faster if you train at it enough. Yes, for sure. So yes, you can coach speed, but that's God-given. He wasn't training. He was blessed with speed. His brother ran a 4.3. He ran a 4.4. I'm pretty sure if he wasn't 240 and he was still at his safety weight, he probably would have been a 4.3 guy too. If he was at 220 and not 240, you take 15, 20 pounds off him, he's a 4.3 guy. Without a doubt. He's 4.3. I don't care what y'all say. He's a 4.3 runner. So, again, I like the pick.
Missed one tackle all year. So to get
Missed
a
one tackle all year. That's dope.
Freakishly athletic and so sudden and has a burst to him. I mean, it's no brainer.
That's another rare combination.
See, that's him wearing number 6.
How that Jeremiah Love, when you talk about that speed, explosiveness, and being able to take care of the ball, you know, the fundamental stuff. Having a combination with a linebacker like that who is going to be your most athletic player
good
in
hit.
the building, and then also being fundamentally sound.
And he's mean as hell. Remember? Yeah, we've talked about this. Like he got a hair trigger, as they say at times, which is a great
thumper.
thing.
Toes that line.
Yes.
Yeah, Coach Carr, you think he would have been a good coach?
Ryder, what it do, my guy?
Sonny Styles?
Yeah.
Oh, 100%. I mean, this is the guy. I mean,
shout out to Jerome Bettis. Who's that? Swan?
She did for Matt Patricia.
Like, nah, I don't want y'all taking a picture with my man.
Just make adjustments on the field.
Like, nah.
I mean,
I'm joking.
In his own mind, he saw a formation. So this guy is he's a general. He's a quarterback on the defensive side of the ball. He's a great pickup right for Dan.
I love the pick too, y'all. Let's see what DQ had to say.
In terms of leaning on some veteran leadership in the room, maybe some people were thinking about the future of Bobby and Vaughn in this locker room, but how important is it for not only young guys like Sonny, but the rest of the young guys in that locker room to have some veteran leadership to lean on?
And I'm glad that you brought up.
Shout out to the 1.3K likes.
I thought at some point.
Thank y'all for double tapping that screen on TikTok. Thank y'all. Can't call it champ. Just got off work. Hey man, I hope you had a good work day, my guy.
First starting out, I think it's tricky and risky to want someone else's journey and be that. And so Sonny has some of Wag's incredible traits. And the love of the game, the work ethic, the preparation, being a great teammate. But it's also his own path, and he's got a lot of traits that he's going to bring to this team. But to bring up in any type of conversation when your name's associated with guys like Wags and Vaughn, that's a great start. But it is important to know, like, he's his own guy, but he does have some incredible traits. But I wouldn't compare Wags to anybody, almost at any position. But to be spoken about in a conversation, I think that's pretty cool. The power of having a vet look after you, it's incredible. And what you wouldn't give as a first-year person in any organization, whether it's football or business or anything. Got
through it, but we got him. You called it yesterday. I told you, Ryder. I told you, Ryder. Hey, man, Sonny Styles is going to be a commander, y'all.
Some of the teammates that we'll add tonight and tomorrow, those men live here. You know, like I could imagine if I was a player to have Jeremy Reeves take me under my wing to say, not just as a ball player, but as a man and a competitor, that's the type of people here. And I think that's what I'm excited for him to meet these guys, be around them, and he's a fantastic teammate. You could kind of feel his love of his Ohio State teammates, and he'll jump right in with the crew here.
Shout out to DQ. Let's see what Marcus
You can tell.
Let's see what Parsons had to say.
He's an awesome dude.
Bro, if you just go be a dog, Dan Quinn will love you forever.
You can tell.
Facts.
My few minutes I had with him. He's an awesome
Facts.
dude. Great man. You can tell he cares about you. The only coach that gave me his number, said no matter what happens, I'll always hit you up, make sure you're good. So he's a genuine guy. Excited to work for him.
That is like my pops to this day. He still checks on me as a person, as a player. So whenever you had that heart-to-heart with him, just know it's always coming from the most genuine, heartfelt place, and that he's going to truly take you in like a son. Bro, if you just go be a dog.
Hey, man, you're going to see Sonny Styles looking like he just listening. He's absorbing all of this information about DQ, man. And that's real, man. DQ definitely does give off like that energy. Like, man, he truly cares like about his players, bro. Like he ain't just trying to, he want to win. Of course, ultimately he wants to win and win in an angry fashion. But he also cares about the player themselves, like even off the field. And that's, hey, bro, that makes any guy want to step into your locker room and put on that helmet and run through any wall for you, bro. When you got a coach that don't just want to see you perform because it's a job and actually want to see you win in life outside of work, like that's, hey, bro, like I'll put on a motherfucking helmet and run into a cushion wall, like, because I'm not running into nobody in the NFL. That's just not happening. Yeah, Dig Styles character and DQ is a player's coach for sure. You think we should take Lorenzo too? Hey man, I know you just joined, Ryder, but I said it, bro. I said it a little bit earlier. I said now, since everybody said we should have went Caleb Downs, Ryder, Go get Lorenzo. Go get Lil Bro. Lil Bro, I'm pretty sure as Sony, flew into DCA, Dulles, probably Dulles, yeah, flew into Dulles, and then went out to Ashburn, even though I think, yeah, whatever. And got into the, the facility with his big bro. Come on, bro. You cannot look at Lil Bro, look at Big Bro, and look at Lil Bro and say, nah, why not? Why not? He don't got to come and start right away. He can be a fifth, sixth round pick, maybe seventh round pick. He don't got to start. Lorenzo do not have to start right now, chat. He don't got to start right now. But just think of how, if you got that dog mentality in the linebacker and the big brother, what you think he going to do? The little brother going to come in and try to do. He's going to come in here and try to compete and start with his brother. Man, just imagine, chat, if Lorenzo really turns into could potentially being a top safety or good starting safety, the two brothers, one ran a 4.38 and the other one ran a 4.46. 6'1", 6'2". He can run sideline to sideline. Now, again, Lorenzo's tape is very, it's not a lot of tape on him because he was behind a Caleb Downs, and I forgot the other safety he was playing behind. But I do understand, well, if he was that good, bro, he would at least be on the field. Sometimes, hey, you got to wait your turn. And he was like, man, fuck it. I'm going to come out. And, I think, did he have one more year? I can't remember. But anywho, he came out and he caught some eyes at that combine. And it made you think, like, whoever go get Sonny Styles can go and get his brother too. And we can develop him. This is a player's coach. DQ is a player's coach. We can get a guy to come in here and work with Lorenzo, teach him the game a little bit more, work on his eyes and his vision. I'm not sure what his true struggles may be. And I think it's the smaller frame, maybe because, I think he only like 195. And you could put some more weight on Slim. You could put a little bit more weight or a little bit more muscle. Whichever one works, you feel me? Whichever one works, and then we can make it happen. Then we got two brothers starting for the Washington Commanders. And if you see the characteristics of Sonny and just how he talks himself, how he presents himself, the little brother. And again, they both went to Ohio State. Both football kids, daddy played in NFL. They eat, breathe, and sleep football, man. So yeah, go give me little Lorenzo. Go give me yeah, let me go give me little Lorenzo.
Really loved or modeled your game. Anybody you grew up watching that you really loved or modeled your game after?
Actually, former Commander. I mean, I didn't grow up watching him, but Sean Taylor, that was a guy I always watched his highlights, the 30 for 30s, just the violence he played the game with. Obviously I don't remember watching him live, but for some reason I was always drawn to the way, I don't know, just something like his persona and like this aura he had, like the way, watching the YouTube videos of 30 for 30s. It was so cool to me.
Yeah.
Obviously it's sad we know what happened to him. But,
yeah.
Maybe it's
See, he already saying the right shit for me.
Grew up watching
He already, hey, chat, he already said, y'all know my love for 2-1, Slim. R.I.P. Y'all already know my love. Just what it do, my guy? I'm feeling very stylish today, Simba. W pick. Hey, Just, I told you who we was going, man. I told y'all, man. Sony was my number one guy. Sony was my number one guy through and through. I told Sony, Caleb, I understand that Jeremiah Love want and that I know, but AP, and this is also I told my man. I was having a conversation with another Commanders fan. I said, hey, look, man, I honestly think that a lot of these GMs be talking, and that's why we went and got Jerome Ford, Rashad White, and re-signed Jeremy McNichols. It was a chance that Jeremiah Love wasn't going to make it to 8. 7. He wasn't going to make it to us. Was it still a percentage? Yes. Anything can happen in the draft, for sure. But AP kind of probably had a nice little inkling that he ain't going to make it here. Let me go fill out the rest of my roster. Commander say, who we picking at today at 71? Hey, at 71, we are trading that pick for Brian Thomas Jr. No. We trading pick 71 for Brian Thomas Jr. I'm joking. We not. I don't. It might be a receiver. I can see us going receiver. I can see us going cornerback. I can see us going safety. If one of the guys that they really like is there, Stokes, you got AJ Halsey, you got Wheatley. I don't know if Ramsey is gonna be there. I think Ramsey probably could be there too. I doubt it. Emmanuel falls to 71, but that would be my God, man. If Emmanuel McNeil Warren falls to number 71, chat, and we draft him, I'm good for the rest of the draft. I don't give a fuck what else we draft. I don't even care about little bro not coming to the mob. But like, cause I fuck with Emmanuel. I think Malachi Fields from Notre Dame, wide receiver. Nah, he's definitely an option that's going to be there in the 3rd round. But I also could see him going late 2nd too. I think this is day 2, early 2nd round. The second round guys. I think this is where we see some, maybe 2 to 3 receivers off the board between Denzel Boston, who a lot of people have question marks on as a receiver, but I see Denzel, I see Chris Chris out of Tennessee going. I can't say it Braswell. Is it Braswell? I think it's Braswell, or Brazil, some shit like that. Whatever. And you can see a Malachi going in the 2nd round. We should grab Chris Brazil from the Longhorns. Oh, I thought he was with Tennessee. Tennessee or Texas, wherever. Yeah, Tennessee. A lot of good old linemen went 1st round. Yes, they did. That's kind of also was a little shocking. I didn't think Proctor was a 1st round grade. Early 1st round grade. I'm not gonna say he was a 1st round grade, but late. I don't think we managed to miss in the 2nd and 3rd round. Well, we don't got a 2nd round, but we got a 3rd round. Draft is at 8 or 7. I think it starts at 7. I think it kick off at 7 because you're doing rounds 2 and 3 today, so they're gonna start a little early. That's why I went live a little bit early so I can get ready to lock in. I don't know if I'm going to be streaming. You ain't gonna see I'm not showing the draft, but me reacting to the draft, I'll probably go live either tomorrow or right around when we make our pick. I might just hop back on live right around when we make our pick. I might just cool it for most of the 2nd round, if not all the 2nd round. I'm probably not. I probably don't go live for that. All right, what else we got? Here go a nice little, jersey swap. Seeing Sony in that alternate Hellraiser, all black, blicky. Hey man, this is what y'all gonna see me wearing or revealing when that time comes. All right, this is Sonny Styles arriving at fucking Ashburn or the big AI. My man got the black dress pants on, the black, dress shirt. Look at that welcoming chat. Yes, sir. Hey, look, DQ stay with them Jordans on, the 92, or what was that, 7210s, whatever. Hey, he stay with them Jones on. All right.
You had a premonition this morning.
Premonition?
Styles. You had a premonition.
Let me see if I can find that video.
Morning, and you told your family you thought
I'm gonna miss most of the draft because I gotta watch the MJ movie. Oh yeah. Damn, I should. Damn, I do need to go see that too. KK. I ain't mad at you. You can watch it on your phone, but just on silent.
Adam Peters. What do they tell you? How do they
tune into the movie?
Utilize you best in this defense?
Yeah, I think there's a multitude of roles that I'll be able to do. We didn't really define that totally. I think it's just based on the weapons we have on the defense. There's a lot of great players on that side of the ball. So whatever I can fit to help the team to win the best. I think from what I hear from them, I think they feel like I still have a lot more to unlock in my game. So I'm excited they have the belief for me because I feel the same way.
You still have a lot of improvement, but you're still a really darn good football player. What do you think you're going to bring to this defense, to this team? What would you say your strengths are right now?
I say football intelligence. I would say versatility, and then I'll say physicality. I think those three.
Yes, sir. He do.
At a really high level. Obviously I have to keep getting better, keep grinding. I'm happy where I'm at, but like I said, so much more work to be done. So I'm excited to get in the building.
Yes, sir. Ryder, you right, bro. I love it too.
I'm trying to put myself in your shoes in this moment. What is this moment like for you? I mean, this is a childhood dream that's been realized. Take me through your emotions, Sonny.
Just blessed. Thinking about all the work that's been done since I was a little kid, all the sacrifice from mom, dad, grandparents, aunts, uncles, everybody. It's a whole family affair. Like everyone went into this. It takes a village to get here. So I appreciate my village, all my loved ones.
In terms of maybe wearing that green dot at the NFL level, maybe being the guy that gets the play calls, calling the play. How comfortable do you maybe feel in that role if that is the case?
Yeah, I'm fully comfortable. I think I'm a smart football player. I'm going to spend a lot of time investing into the playbook, make sure I know my stuff, know all my checks, and be able to command a defense.
So when it comes to moving to a new city, a new organization, what are your feelings? I know it's so raw right now, but you're starting a whole new chapter of your life, Sonny.
I can't wait to go to Ashburn, Virginia, and get to work. I'm super excited.
I got a T-shirt
Me
idea.
too.
It's always sunny in Washington. How do you like that?
I like that a whole
It's
lot.
always sunny in Washington.
Sonny Styles, welcome to Washington, guys. Good luck.
Hey, that's tough. That's tough. And here go the call, chat.
Hello?
Sonny.
Hello?
Sonny, you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Sonny, Adam Peters with the Commanders. How you doing, bud?
I'm doing good, Mr. Peters. How you doing?
I'm doing great, man. We were hoping you'd follow us, and you did, man. We're gonna make you this pick at pick 7. I couldn't be more excited. You are everything we embody in a Commander. And you're just scratching the surface, dude. You're so good now, and you're gonna be.
He's only 21,
I can't
chat.
wait to welcome you here and have you be a key part of our defense for 10 years to come, man.
Yes, sir. I
10
appreciate
years
you.
to come.
Appreciate you. I'm ready to get to work.
Yeah. How you doing? Where you at? You in the green room?
Yeah, I'm in the green room with my family.
Yeah. Well, tell him you're a Commander, buddy. I'm gonna hand you to
Yes, sir.
Coach Quinn right now.
Yes.
All right.
Yes, sir.
Hell yeah, Sonny.
What's up, Coach?
What's up, man? We talked about this in the office, making it happen, and like here
Yes,
enough
sir.
it
I
is,
told you I was
bro.
gonna be back.
I already know you would be back, man. You're a true bad mother. I can't wait to coach you, bro. I cannot wait. So,
Can't wait to get to work, Coach.
Hey, no doubt. I'm gonna pass you along to our owner, Josh Harris. So here he is, bud. Congrats.
Yes, sir.
All right, here's
Thank
Josh.
you.
Hey, Sonny. Can't wait to see you in DC.
Him getting emotional, low key got me. I ain't gonna
What's
lie.
up,
Me
Sir, how
too.
we doing?
Are you with your mom and dad, or?
Yes, sir. I'm with my mom and dad.
All right, well, look, enjoy this night. I mean, you really killed it to get here, and we are so excited you're going to be a Commander, and can't wait to meet you tomorrow.
Yes, sir. I appreciate it. Can't wait to meet you.
All right, man. Celebrate up. We'll see you tomorrow.
Yeah.
That's all for you. You're all cheering?
Yes.
All right, man. Appreciate you.
Yes, sir.
See you soon.
Appreciate you. Yes, sir.
Bye-bye.
That's our pick, chat. That's our pick, chat. Styles is our JD5 of the defense. Yes, sir. Yes, sir, Ryder. I like that. I like that. We got two. We got a franchise QB, and now we got a franchise linebacker. And I'm gonna say this, man. Since I started this channel, real talk. Since I started this channel, and throughout the history, I think we all know this, right? We know that we have never had a true linebacker drafted, homegrown drafted linebacker that was a dog. And granted, yes, do he still got to prove himself once he gets into the NFL? Yes. Is he still a question mark? Yes. It's not. It's just the fact that right now the traits and the way that we hear him talk, the film that we seen in Ohio State his last 2 seasons, Sean with the fucking with the scent hot me, appreciate it, and with the gold boxing gloves, times one. Appreciate you. Oh shit, appreciate you, Sean. Hey, Sean, running them up, baby. Appreciate it. Appreciate the love, man. Appreciate you, Sean. What it do, my guy? I ain't seen you in a good little while. What's popping with you, Slim? But again, the demeanor of how he presents himself is just like, fuck it. JD5, you get the same type of mentality. It's like, bruh, he's just a worker. Like, he just want to work. He ain't no big rah-rah, like, flashy. And it's okay to be flashy. And I don't want that to be misunderstood. You can be flashy. You can be arrogant. You can be all those things. But when that starts to overtake how you are as a teammate, then that's when I'm like, it's a problem for sure. It's definitely a problem. But just how he carries and conducts himself, yeah, you see JD5 and how he came in, first guy in, last guy out, and then now I think Sonny is going to be another type of guy. And I know everybody question, AP, man, we got Johnny Newton, bro. He ain't doing nothing, bro. Like, we ain't hitting on these draft picks. And it's just like, come on, bro. Like you got to let some of these players come in. He just said it, like, he's still scratching the surface. There's still a lot of untapped potential in Sonny Styles. And yes, can he get better? Yeah, it's still some things that he can work on. coming down here and just me watching a little bit of his film, like his pad level, maybe it is because he's 6'5". He does come downhill high a lot. He allows guys to run into his chest a lot, and that's one thing I do want to see him get better at. And I know he's 6'5", so it might be a little bit difficult because he's that damn tall. But lowering his pad level, getting his helmet out, getting shoulder, into chest. That's one of the things that I've seen that I can see him that he got to get a little bit better at. He's good at fighting off of runs. He's good at, engaging with blockers and disengaging. He's good at dropping back into coverage. But of course, you can still get better at these things. You can continually sharpen your tool set. And I'm not saying he's the perfect player, perfect prospect. And I know some people want to say, "No, Caleb Downs is that, man. You can't find no flaws in Caleb Downs." Everybody got something that they can get better at, that they will even tell you that they can get better at. A true baller is going to be like, yeah, I'm good at this, but I can still get better at that. Or I can get better at these things. Just glad we ain't trade that pick, man. Me too. I know, hey, look, I knew it was a small little, like everybody was like, man, don't trade. I'm glad we didn't trade either. And like I said, if Sonny Styles, Caleb Downs, and Jeremiah Love was there at pick 7, I didn't see us trading. I ain't see us trading anyway. I seen us sticking and standing and picking the one of those 3 guys. And again, I called it yesterday on my YouTube live, man. I said Sonny Styles is my number 1 guy. I think that's the pick that we going with. And as the draft was unfolding, David Bailey, then Jeremiah Love, then Carnell Tate, and then we seen them go Arvell Reese. And I saw the trade come in, because that's the trade. 6 was probably where I think Sony probably would have went with the Browns. I think. They probably could have went Caleb Downs too, but 6, even though they went offensive lineman. But if offensive lineman was truly their number 1, and they traded back and they still got the old lineman, then I'm wrong. I stand here wrong. But once I seen Kansas City trade up, and they took Mansour Delaney, and some people said that was a chess move by AP, saying that we really like Mansour Delaney, and that forced somebody to try to jump up in front of us, or jump up in front of like the Saints and the like all those teams that was in front of them. Yeah, that made them want to do that, and I understand it. But when I seen Sonny Styles and Caleb was there, I said it was Sony. I knew it was Sony. I knew it was Sony. That's just me. I really had a feeling that we was gonna go Sonny Styles. That's just. I think your boy that you had on the live last night, we played at the same college. Oh, for real? That was my brother-in-law, man. You was reacting to his film. What was that? Maryland Prep? Yeah, he played for Maryland Prep. And then he went to North Carolina Central or something like that. North Carolina Central University. He went to North Carolina Central first. And played a little bit, and then he transferred and he came back home and went to play for MD Prep. But yeah, that's my brother-in-law, man. Little Brody. Little big head up. Oh, y'all played against some of the same teams, like Stevenson and all that? Yeah. He went to a little MD Prep. All right, y'all. Let's get into the wait. Let's get into his conference. Let's see. That shit. Wait, where's this video at? It's live.
I can tell you guys, as impressive as he is on the field, he's just as impressive off the field, and we're super excited to have him. Mom and Dad, you guys did a great job. And
you went JUCO,
really,
so we played some of them. Oh, that's what's up. What JUCO did you play for?
Really, in short.
And what position you played, Brody?
Embodies everything we look for in a commander on and off the field. So really thrilled, really excited. So please join me in welcoming Sonny Styles to the Commanders family in the DMV.
Valley Forge Military College.
How we doing?
I'm gonna ask him. Do we know about the prep school?
That JUCO school. I want to say thank you to. He made me call him AP. I like
What
to call it
position you
disagreeing.
played,
I'm gonna
though?
say thank you to AP. Thank you to Coach Quinn, Mr. Harris, for you guys believing in me, putting a lot of faith in me. You know,
Play
I think when I
offensive
came
tackle?
in this building, you guys
That's what's
talked
up.
about like just scratching the
That
surface.
trench work.
You talked about how there's so much more to unlock, and you know, I see it. I see the vision. I'm excited to be here. I've been telling everyone this is where I wanted to be, so I'm super excited to be here, and just can't wait to get to work. So start off.
Name and affiliation. All right. Sonny, John Kine, ESPN. I'm curious, now that you're sitting up here as a first-round pick, what was your reaction when you got moved to safety?
Hey, Sean, I said it.
You became a guy who
Sean, I said, hey, since we got Big Bro, it's only right, because everybody wants us to get a safety, right? It's only right for us to now go and get Lil Bro. It's time to go. We go get Lil Bro day 3, Saturday. Yeah, Saturday. Round like the 6th round. We got 2 6th-round picks, I believe. We could take him with one of those 6th-round picks. If he go 5th, that'll shock the hell out of me, because he don't have enough tape for him to be a 6th-round pick. But I see him going, you know, I see him going, you know, 6th round, 7th round. Yeah, that's why I see him going crazy. A lot of players wanted to be here. Love wanted to be here. Lemon wanted to be here. Styles wanted to be here. Love it. And that's another beautiful thing. But also with wanting to be here, you got to come and perform, baby. You got to come in and perform at an all-time high. And that's a testament to what, you know, Josh Hurst, you know, AP and DQ is building in Washington, y'all. We haven't had this in a while where we heard all these guys that was here on visits, or when questions was asked about the Commanders, Cornell Tate wanted to be here. Everybody wants to potentially come and play for our quarterback, our head coach, and like those 2 guys alone right there is enough attraction to where young guys want to be in Washington. They want to play for our team. And yeah, we didn't have the best year last year. I'm gonna keep saying this. Like mainly injury prone, and then some bad coaching, and you know, it was just a bad situation. But injuries kind of plagued us to having the bad season that we did, man. But now, where we sit at now, man, it's hey.
Yeah, so when I came in at safety my first 2 years, it's kind of what I've been playing my whole life.
Old players too do want to come here. You're right, Ryder.
You know, I think when I got to the end of my sophomore year, I really wasn't where I wanted to be. And I ended up switching, sitting down with the coach, head coach, coordinator. Felt like it was best for the team. Felt like it was best for me. And, you know, I was happy to do it. You know, I attacked the role, maximized the role, just wanted to help the team win. And I think it worked out for me.
Hi, Sonny. Liam Griffin with the Washington Times. You come from an NFL bloodline. I'm curious, is there any advice that your dad has given you about this experience and the transition going from college to the NFL?
Yeah, he talked a lot about finding a vet in the room, whether it be on my side of the ball, on the offense, just finding a guy that you admire the way he works, and, you know, kind of learning from him, you know, getting all the little nuggets from him, and just being coming in with humility and the willingness to learn, open-minded.
Hi, Sonny. Nikki Jafala with The Athletic. Who helped you the most as you transitioned from safety to linebacker, and how do you think your safety background helps you at that position?
I say it helped me the most. I would say Coach Laurinaitis, then my dad. Spent a lot of time watching ball with them. You know, my dad, he got his own stuff going on, but he'd come in the building and watch tape with me. You know, obviously he's a former linebacker, but then
Pops.
Coach Laurinaitis, obviously my position coach. You know, he put a lot of belief in me. You know, when
So
I
who
switched to
wouldn't wanna
linebacker,
play with
he texted me,
JD?
he said, "You're gonna be a first-round
Facts.
pick." And you know, for him to say that,
give me a
after,
helmet.
my first
I'll
year
line
playing
up.
safety, like, it was okay. Like, I wasn't on projection to be that yet, and you know, to hear that from your coach means a lot. So, you know, I was super happy when he did that, and yeah, I think those 2 guys are a big reason why I succeeded at the position.
Hey, Sonny, David Aldridge with The Athletic. Welcome to D.C. You had a great, talented defensive room in Columbus. I just wonder how you guys, you and Caleb and Arvell, and how you guys kind of found
big
a niche
fact.
with one another.
Hey,
so that you could
let's
play
head
as
to
a
the
unit
field.
together.
We can let's go to
You know, I think
Ashburn,
it starts
man.
in
See
the
they pick
offseason,
us up on the 10-day.
You know, just training with each other, working out, getting to know each other, hanging out outside the building. But I think, you know, at Ohio State we had like-minded people, guys who love football, love to win, love their brothers, and you know, I'm sure it's the same thing here, at least from what I see from the staff. So you know, I think we have guys who are good people off the field and like-minded on the field. Good things happen, and it's easy to gel.
Hey, Sonny, Donna Hopkins, Pro Football Plus. Welcome to the DMV. This has been a long process through the combine, through the senior day, now with the Commanders. What has that process been like, and what have you learned about yourself in that process?
You know, for me, it's been fun. Combine prep was awesome. Out in California, training with guys, training with my brothers and my teammates, some other guys from across the country. That was fun. Then you go to the combine, you get to go out there, compete, you know, meet with a bunch of coaches, talk ball, talk about yourself, go to pro day, go on these visits, and then obviously, you know, the draft day. So it's been fun. It's been great. And, you know, I think I learned about myself that I'm not anxious for the moment. You know, I'm excited. And you know, I think, you know, talking to my dad, you can be excited and be anxiety-free when you know you put the work in. So you trust that work and then get to this next level, you know, create a routine, create a regimen, and trust that work and just trust the process.
Hi there, Candy Waller, Bowie TV. So can you just share what this last 24 hours have been like for you?
Yeah, yesterday morning, just hanging out with a bunch of family, my guys from Vayner, just soaking it all in. Just enjoying each other. You know, I think Pittsburgh was only a 3-hour drive, so I had a bunch of family down there, and that was awesome. Then you go to the red carpet, green room. And, you know, honestly, everyone asked me all day, like, am I anxious? And I told everybody no. Like, I was just excited. You know, I had a feeling I knew where I was going, and it happened just like it was supposed to. So it was a dream come true, and obviously celebrate with the family after. Seeing all my other fellow Buckeyes get drafted was awesome. You know, we think we were all genuinely just super happy for each other. You know, everyone ended up where we were supposed to be.
Hey, Sonny, Mitch Tischler, Monumental Sports. With Arvell going to New York and Caleb going to Dallas, what are thoughts of playing those guys twice a year, and what were those text messages like last night? Did you guys talk at all?
Yeah, I saw him after in the hotel. We're excited for each other. Can't wait to get to work. You know, obviously we're going to get after him, so hopefully I can see him out there on the field.
Hey, Sonny, Ben Standing with the Team 980. The scratching the surface comment, we've heard that. You just mentioned it a minute ago. What does that mean to you? When somebody says you're just scratching the surface, what do you kind of see as the vision for yourself?
Yeah, I mean, I have high expectations for myself. You know,
My lights went
I don't think the goal for my career was just to get to the NFL, and that was it. Like, round of applause.
Oh, my lights don't cut off, Chad. I paid the bill.
I'm happy for the moment. But there's still so much work to be done. You know, I was in year 2 at the position last year. I thought I played fairly well. But I watch myself. I know I have so much more in the tank. You know, in all facets of the game, there's so much more to work on.
Hey, Sonny, Les Carpenter at the Washington Post. Just the way that you're kind of, you know, the presence you have right now and sort of the ease that you have in this, it's almost like you've been waiting for this day all your life. I mean, is that kind of the way it is? I mean, you do seem, and you seemed last night, too, very prepared for all of this, and nothing seems to be fazing you right now.
You know, I think I can attribute that to my parents. You know, they raised me the right way, and
love to hear that.
You know, I think I've worked for this moment.
I love to hear that.
To get here,
just want to lock in
and exceed at this
and
level.
ball.
So I think that's why I feel ready, and really no anxiety or anxiousness. You know, obviously, you know, being at Ohio State, they develop us as men and as players. So when you step into the building, you know, we're ready to be pros.
Sonny, welcome to Washington, D.C. Chad Ricardo with Fox 5. I had to imagine that you've envisioned this moment for years and years and years. I wonder that now that you're here, how the dream of this moment correlates to the reality of it.
Man, I think being a little kid, like the draft felt so like surreal. And, you know, it was amazing, you know, once you get your name called and all those things. But I think once I got my name called, it was like you walked on the stage and experienced all that. And then I was like, now I'm ready to go to work. Like, I'm just excited. Like, I'm excited for the next step.
I like
I'm
that.
excited to get better. I'm excited to, you know, help this team win.
Hi, Sonny. Heather McDonough, NBC4. Welcome to Washington. You've mentioned that this is where you wanted to be.
Appreciate everybody that's tuned in, man. If you're still tuned in on the YouTube channel, man, hit that like button, man. If you haven't subscribed yet, man, what y'all doing? Hit that subscribe button for your boy Simba, man. Subscribe to Simba Sports, man. Y'all already know. We talk all things Washington Commanders football. We are currently reacting to our new linebacker, 7th overall pick in the 2026 NFL Draft, Sonny Styles. We got a new linebacker, Slim. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. And if you want to TikTok, y'all already know, man. Hit that follow button. Let's get back to it, chat.
And you met with a lot of teams who said a lot of wonderful things, I'm sure, about you, about themselves. Why is this where you wanted to be? What stuck out about the Commanders?
I take it back to like when I was coming out of high school, and I went to Ohio State, went in that building. There was great people in the building, starting with Coach Day, the whole coaching staff, the players. When I came in this building, first person I see, Coach Norton. Great energy. You could tell he's just a genuine guy, great man. Then I could sit down with Coach DJ, Coach Jones, go talk to Coach Quinn, AP, and it was just great energy in the whole building. Every single person I met with, and it just felt right. And that's why when I left this building, I was like, man, like this is it. This feels right. And I was hoping it was going to work out the way it did.
He knew it, Chat.
So
he knew he knew his new home was going to be, Chat.
Hi, Sonny. Welcome to Washington. Skylar Nelson from the Washington Informer. There have been talks about your leadership when you were in Ohio. How do you plan to bring that leadership as a rookie into this NFL locker room as you go into the next phase of your career?
Yeah, I think as a rookie, you got to earn the respect of the guys in the room first. So just coming in, being reliable, being consistent, showing up, doing my job each and every day. So I'm just going to earn the respect of the guys around me, make them respect the way I work. And naturally, especially if you're a Mike, green dot guy, if that's what the case may be, you're going to earn the respect of those guys with the way you command the huddle, the confidence in your communication, all these different things. And to have that confidence, you have to put in the preparation. So I plan to prepare at the highest level I can so I can be out there super confident and, not let my guys down.
Hi, Sonny. Natalie Spalla, ABC7 News. Welcome to Washington. You obviously have tape that speaks for itself. We've heard about the intangibles at this point as well. But what is maybe something we don't know about you up until this point that you really wanted people to know?
One of my favorite things about football is the brotherhood aspect. Especially when you're in college, like there's like 100 of us on the team, and I take that seriously. Like when I step into a building, I feel like everyone's my family. And I plan to do the same thing here. I think we're all a family. I know obviously we work together. We're co-workers, technically, all those things, bosses and all these things. But I look at it like family. I love the people in the building, and plan to get close with everyone in the building as much as I can.
Sonny, going back to like the work you put into it.
Yes, sir. We got a good one, man. Appreciate everybody double tapping that screen, man. Thank y'all.
Level of preparation, all that you felt you needed to. What things were you doing?
Man, I've been working since I was a little kid, out there with my dad, my brother, kids from my hometown, like the people I grew up with. When I was little, you just go out there and have fun. You love football. You love competing, going out doing drills in the summer, racing each other. But then as I got older, talking to my dad, talking about wanting to be in the NFL, wanting to win Super Bowls, wanting to have a gold jacket. And he told me, like, you have these big dreams, but, like, you have to separate yourself. Like, everyone's going to practice every day, doing the regular stuff, doing the mandatory workouts. So what are you going to do to separate yourself? So just always trying to outwork the guy next to me, outwork the opponent, do the unrequired work, because I think that unrequired work is what gets you to these tremendous goals that you want to achieve.
Facts.
Hey, Sonny.
Facts, chat.
Locked On and WSA 9. Welcome to D.C. I'm going to finish this off with a little bit of a softball question for you. I don't know if you've noticed the rebranding. I know you've been a little bit busy, but what do you think about the new logos in front of you and the new helmets and the new threads?
I think it looks awesome. It dropped, actually, I think it was my second day on my 30
That's what we need.
So
yes, sir, Birdman.
Awesome.
For sure.
Can't wait to put it on.
I love it.
I think I'm going to look pretty good in the burgundy and gold.
Hey, Sonny, Alex from DC News Now. Welcome to the area. You talked about how excited you were to come here, how you thought this is where you belonged, where you wanted to be. So I want to know, when you actually walked through the doors today after being drafted, what was going through your mind? What was that moment like?
And I walked in the doors. It felt like the whole staff was out in the hallway. It was
awesome. Chat.
Almost like a family reunion. Everyone welcomed me home. So it was great. Super excited. Like I said, when I walked out this building a few weeks ago, I knew this was the right place. And I told Coach Quinn, I was like, on my way, I was like, hopefully I'll be seeing you soon. So I was glad to be back.
Did you ask him to pick your brother on day 3?
No, I didn't do that yet.
He said, I ain't doing it yet, chat. Hey, chat, y'all heard it.
Appreciate you guys.
You heard it, chat. He said, I didn't ask him to do it yet. He's our QB of the defense. That's what we needed for years. I said that, Birdman, like we haven't had a young phenom like type player at that middle linebacker position. Like I'm talking about a dog. Yes, he still got to prove himself as a dog. Don't get me wrong. But he is like this is the direction that we want to go. We got a quarterback, we got our right tackle, we got a linebacker in 3 drafts that the 3 drafts that we just had. We didn't hit key spots in each draft. London Fletcher, I'm talking about. Yes, London Fletcher is one of those guys, but I'm talking about drafted. Like, hey, with this pick, with the 7th overall pick, like Sonny Styles, that's what I mean. Homegrown, like a homegrown drafted to our team and playing with our team. We haven't had that in a while, man. In a while. And I love what London Fletcher brought to our team, bro. I love what Bobby Wagner brought. But at this, it just feels different. If y'all don't know me, y'all gonna find out. Your boy Simba, I love homegrown guys. Like, I'm always gonna ride for them. Like, even if they may not be playing the best brand of football that people may want to see, but I'm always just gonna root for the homegrown guys, like the guys that we brought into the. And I know Emmanuel Forbes, all these other people that has gone now. Even Jamin Davis, I was like, man, get this man a shot early on, man. Hey, give him a shot. Let's see if he can really develop into a linebacker. Let's see what he can do. But, it didn't pan out. But it ain't pan out. But, hey, it is what it is. It is what it is. It's all good. But to see a guy homegrown and being here and now being our linebacker, hey, man, I love to see it, man. All right, last reaction, y'all, and I'm about to get up out of here. Let me see real quick. This the reaction, man. This is him getting his hair cut.
My final prediction, Commanders. Final prediction. We'll see how it goes, though. That's my gut. That's my gut feeling.
Hey, Brian.
DC boy.
DC boy. Sir. I'm doing good, Mr. Peters. How are you doing? Yes, sir. I appreciate you.
I might get copyrighted.
What's up, Coach?
This will pop may get copyrighted due to the music. Hey. Coach.
Take it all, man. You deserve it all.
With the 7th pick, Washington Commanders select Sonny Styles.
My final prediction.
Hey, let's go, chat. And that's, fell right into our lap, Birdman, for sure. For sure. For sure, fell right into the laps, chat. And there it is, man. There it is, man. Day 2. We about to go. Hey, we about to just take. I might take a little break. I gotta go check in on the family. The ladies just walked through the door. I gotta go chill with them for a little bit. I may or may not go live for day 2. I don't know yet, y'all. Or I may go live right around when we about to pick. I don't know. So y'all stay tuned, man. Appreciate everybody that tuned in, man. I will definitely catch y'all on the next one, baby. Raise hell. I'm up out of here, chat.